Good morning. Welcome to our final day of our June program. And you guys, it's June 28th, which is my birthday, 42 years of age. And hello, build team, no one is here. I am doing this class by myself. So this is my workout. This is my birthday workout, and you get to join me. You better do it. Or I'm going to be a little disappointed. So we're going to get warmed up. We're going to actually start with the shoulders. And let me tell you, 42, and I'm coming over hand, foot, and mouth disease. Yeah, never even heard, actually I had heard of it, but it's brutal. Don't get it. All right, grab a band. We're going to start with the shoulders. So loop the hands between the band, get the band around the wrists, and then spread the band, press it up. Oh, relax the shoulders, press the hands away from each other, and bring it on down. We're going to do 8 of these, moving slowly, just connecting with what's going on between the shoulders. Oh, now we have somebody coming in. Beth, nice work. All right, keep doing those band press aparts. Going for 8. And do one more. You're probably already at 8. Good. All right. And then we're going to take a big forward lunge. It's Bulgarian split squat day. So shift the hips forwards, big ol' stretch here. Lift that hand for 3, 2, 1, and then shift the hips all the way back. We're going to get into the hamstrings. Ooh, baby. For 3, 2, 1. And do that 2 more times. Shift the hips forwards. Lift the hand up. Think about keeping the hips square for 3, 2, 1. Good. And shift the hips back for 3, 2, 1. And then one more time on this side. And then we'll switch for 3, 2, 1, and back. 3, 2, 1. Good. And switch. All right, good morning. We got Beth and Alex rolling in here. Shifting the hips forwards. 3, 2, 1. A little longer on that first one. And hips go back, toes come up into the hamstrings. Woo, baby. 3, 2, 1. And forwards. And then back. For 3, 2, 1. And then forwards again. This is the last one. Make it a good one. 3, 2, 1. And send those hips back for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. And then we're going to come onto the back. Oh, geez. Zoom. Slow Zoom updates. It's kind of like when my computer decided to restart in the middle of class. That was fun. All right, we're going to do 8 very intentional glute bridges. So tuck that chin. Fingertips should be able to reach your heels. Feet are hip distance apart. And then press the hips up. Squeeze the glutes really hard. Really, really hard. And then relax the glutes and bring the hips down so they lightly tap the floor. That's 1. We are doing 7 more. Lift those hips. Now, you're squeezing your butt cheeks together as hard as you can. at the top of this movement, come on down. Right, so you're not trying to hyperextend your back. As you press up, you're trying to engage those butt muscles. This is a lot of mind muscle connection right here. Warming up the glutes. As you know, we're going to be using them for those Bulgarian split squats. That's 5, 3 more. 6, squeeze. 7, last one, squeeze a little harder than you thought you could, keep squeezing. Whew, and come on down and relax. All right, and then staying on your back. One leg extends, lift the other leg and cross it across your body, getting into a low back stretch. Do 2 of these on each side. It's summer. You're probably a bit more active than normal. Your schedule is a bit more erratic. And prioritizing this time, for you, for some body maintenance, for some mobility, strength work, so important. All right, sit on the butt, get those legs out in front, reach forwards. If you can, grab the toes, otherwise grab the shins, waddle forwards. Oh yeah. And then go ahead, point the toes away from you. And then pull the toes back towards you, hinge forwards, a little bit of hip shifting here. 3 big exhales here. Ooh, good. All right, and then find your bench box or cooler and extend the arms, drop the head between the shoulders, gently sink down, getting into those shoulders, and shift your weight into one hand. So biasing one shoulder and then the other. Just gentle little shift here. Hold each pose for 2 to 3 seconds, and then switch back to the other side. Oh yeah. Good. And then come forwards, drive your elbows onto the bench box or cooler, and same thing, drop the head down between the shoulders, but this is going to get into your triceps more than your shoulders, and bring your hands, curl them back towards you as you're dropping the head down, and then extend your arms away from you, and then curl them up towards you slowly. We'll do this 2 more times. Big exhales here. Good. Whew. All right, and we're gonna get into our hips. We're gonna start the hip opener from the downward dog. So hands, palms press into the mat, lift those hips, come into downward dog. Bring your feet together, lift one leg, open up at the hips. We'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then other side. Lift that leg, open up at the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then one more on each side. Open up for 5. Try to keep your shoulders square here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, and sit down. Get those legs nice and wide. We're gonna roll into our 90-90s. Oh, all right. So Bring that front leg about a 90-degree angle there, back leg 90-degree angle. And if you need to be supporting yourself with your hand, by all means, do that. And then we are hinging at the hips, thinking about leading with the belly button over the shin. Hinging forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to do 2 on each side because we did our hip openers with the downward dog. All right, hinging forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we'll switch sides. I was listening to this podcast yesterday about kind of tips for maintaining summer nutrition. And one of their tips was set some minimums. All right. Belly button, drive forwards over that shin for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So for example, come on up, and we'll do that one more time. It could be like, minimum drink 1 glass of water in the morning, or 1 glass of water with each meal. Like you're looking at hydration and water intake. So rather than striving for like body weight in ounces, just make it like 100 ounces. Or it could be, I'm gonna get some movement in every day, or do 2 build solo workouts or build team workouts every week, right? So what are your bare minimums that you're gonna stick with? Or I'm gonna have fruits and veggies at 3 out of my 4 meals of the day. All right, we're gonna come into side plank. So elbow under the shoulder, strong, stable lower arm, stack the feet, lift the hips. We're gonna just hold regular side plank here, checking in on our form. So shoulders should be stacked, hips should be stacked, hips should be up high. We want to feel nice and strong here. We're gonna hold this 5, 4, 3, get those hips up a little bit more, 2, 1, good. And come on down. We're gonna switch sides. Elbow under the shoulder, stack the feet, lift the hips. There we go. Stack the shoulders, make sure hips are square, hips are high, feeling strong. And we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And lower back down. And then other side. We're gonna do 1 more on each side. All right, elbow under the shoulder, lift those hips. Here we go. And then if you can, lift a foot. We're gonna go for 5 foot lifts. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Ooh, that's a little bit hard with socks on. And other side, elbow under the shoulder, stack the feet, lift the hips, square everything up, and then 5 leg lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay. Nice work, team. We should be feeling nice and warm and ready to dive into the world's best workout, Bulgarian split squats, kicking things off. So it's week 4. We're going big, right? You've been working up for this all month. We're doing 11 reps, and you can, as always, do this with body weight or with 1 weight or with 2 weights. But before we go, just take a moment to figure out where you want your feet. Okay, so drop that knee, get that foot in a position where you've got about a 90-degree angle there. And that's where you're going to start. Okay. I'm going to grab my weights. I'll give us a countdown. Keeping that foot right there. Don't move foot. Okay. Are we ready? It's my birthday. You better be ready. We're going in 3 seconds. In 2, 1. We're doing 11 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then remember, when you switch the feet, put the new foot down where the old foot was. Big breath. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Woo! And set those weights down. And we are going to take, oh my goodness, a solid 1 minute rest there. Yes, quads. Yes, glutes. Appreciate those guys. My goodness, I didn't even finish my coffee this morning. Michelle was like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, nothing. Like in the past I've done, and I turned 40, had a whole big birthday party. It was really great. I'm getting over being sick. And it's been just like this crazy wild ride of what is happening with me. And I just want to chill. But friends of ours are going to have a party for me Saturday. And so then Michelle was like, what do you want? What kind of cake do you want? And I was like, I don't want to make any of these decisions right now at 5:30 in the morning. I want to get ready for class. I'm going to journal. And she was like, well, what kind of cake do you want? And I was like, strawberry shortcake. And she was like, well, what is that? What is that, a bread? Is that, do I have to bake it? Do I have to go to the store? And I was like, I don't want to figure this out. I want you to figure it out. Hey, well, you know what I do want to do? Round 2 of Bulgarian split squats. So get yourself ready, grab those weights, get your feet in the proper position, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. For 1, pick your eyes up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the second set should be feeling better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Switch the feet. Take your time. Nice bath. Ooh. And we're going in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. And resting, and then one more round. So I'm coaching this camp in training. Camp right now, or camp in training, my goodness. coach and training, CIT camp. And it's the first time I've ever done it. And Anik, my other head coach, and I are doing it together. And it's so fun. And we're getting to teach the kids all of the kind of specific things about brave endeavors that I think makes our programs unique and really magical, like leading with positivity, inclusivity, empowered writing, journaling, but then also coaching the kids on how to be specific mountain bike coaches. So really trying to empower the next generation of mountain bike leaders. And it's a pretty diverse group of kids who are in it. Oh my God, that's a minute already. Okay, it's go time. Grab those weights, round 3. Get yourself set for success. We will go in 3 seconds, in 2 seconds, in 1. Here we go. 1, 2, say it with authority. 3, freaking got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1 more. 11, hell yeah. Okay, switch the feet. Take a breath. It's okay to take some time between the legs here. We'll go in 3, and 2, and 1. Here it is. 1, big exhale when you stand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that is a hell yes for finishing that up. Woo! Grab some water. Or finish your coffee. Hold on, breath. Okay. We're gonna get into the second part of this phenomenal workout. I just need a little more water. Which is with the ball, or again, you can do it with your cooler. We actually used the cooler yesterday, like as a cooler. And I was like, oh yeah, we can put cold stuff in there. And it stays cold for a really long time because it's a Yeti. Okay, on ball, glute bridge, dumbbell, press. Quick reminder, grab those weights. Roll your butt all the way off the ball, but keep your hips up high. I don't want saggy hips here. Okay, hips are up high. Head is supported by the ball, and then you're lowering the weights. They can lightly tap your shoulders, but they don't have to. And then pressing them straight up. 10 to 12 of those suckers. And then standing up, pressing one hand into the ball. This is our row. So drop the shoulder a little bit, pull the shoulder blade back, row, and give me a little twist at the top there. Keeping back super flat, core engaged. Okay, and you can definitely do that same movement with the cooler. The ball just adds a little bit more instability, which I like. Okay, one after the other, and then we rest. 10 to 12 of these guys. Let's do it. Make sure that ball is supporting the head. 10 to 12, here it is. Keep the hips up high. And by high, I mean just even with the shoulders. 10 to 12. And then flip over onto the ball. Press into that ball, little twist at the top. Back is flat, feet evenly supporting you. Other than when you twist, you're gonna feel a little bit of a weight shift into the foot opposite the hand that's holding the weight. Again, 10 to 12. Sometimes my elbow catches when I'm doing these. I broke that elbow a while ago. Woo. And when you're done, set the weight down, nice work back, and we will rest, and then do that 2 more times. So a couple other tips that this podcast is giving about kind of summer nutrition stuff was this thing called bright lines, which I've referenced before in like for the Whole30 or nutrition challenges. A bright line is like, it's like that line in the sand, like that you don't cross, and you get to choose what it is. And so for maybe it's drinking, and maybe it's like you're not going to drink during the week, and then you're going to drink on the weekends, but you're not going to have more than 2 drinks. Or maybe it's like you're going to have 1 drink every night, but no more. And or maybe it's like you're going to have dessert every day, or you're going to go to a potluck or like the summer barbecue thing where there's going to be all this different kinds of food, and you're going to get a plate. You're going to put whatever food you want on that plate, but then when you're done eating the food off the plate, that's it. No going back for seconds. So the idea is you get to choose what your bright line is, but you got to stick to it. All right, we're going back to round 2. Glute bridge, dumbbell press, 10 to 12. And this is your opportunity to connect with you. Focus on you. What do you need? What do you want? How are you feeling? And maybe you want to just not think about anything other than those weights moving up and down and the muscles that you are building by moving those weights up and down. And then, getting ready to do the dumbbell row. Moxie's coming over to say good morning. And here we go. Little twist, but keeping that back strong. And other side. Oh, nice job. Okay, finish that up. We're gonna rest 1 minute and then round 3. Okay, so what is going on with me? So last week, no, 2 weeks ago, Michelle got sick. And like fever, really bad sore throat, and this was right back right when we got back from our Canada trip. She went to the doctor, they said viral tonsillitis. I was fine, but then early last week started to feel like a little scratchy sore throat. And then I was coaching in Oak Ridge, sleeping at night, it was pretty hot, I had some night sweats. And then I started developing like weird things on my face. And then I had stuff on my hands and some like dots on my body that I thought was poison oak. But that was kind of weird because it was really fast for it to show up. And then all of a sudden it was like stuff all over my hands, all over my feet, all over my face. And we talked to Michelle's sister, who's a pediatrician, and she was like, oh yeah, that's classic hand, foot, mouth disease, which is viral. And so we think we got it in one of the ferries in Canada, and that Michelle had it, but just it manifested really differently in her. Okay, it's round 3 times, so grab those dumbbells. And then it's rare in adults, but it decided to just like take over my body. Okay, here we go. Get those weights up, hips up, head supported, 10 to 12 reps here. And this is the time to feel thankful for your health. There's like nothing like getting sick to just make you really appreciate your health. It is week 4. I'm pushing. Okay, single arm row. Really grip that dumbbell. Remember, get it in the palm. A little twist at the top, keeping the back flat. Arm fully extends, meaning it's straight. When you drop that weight down, pause at the top. And switch sides when you're ready. Nice work, team. Okay, finish that up. Grab some water. And then I'm gonna move my cooler so I have some more space for our ball core. So if you need to rearrange anything, now's the time to do it. Because then you know it. We are working all the core muscles with this ball. So we have our 3 movements, starting with the ball jackknife combo. Feet are on top of the ball, hands flat. You're trying to keep your back as flat as you can here as you drive the knees forwards, and then twist. Again, drive the knees forwards, twist the other way, and just repeating those 3 movements for 45 seconds. And then we have our ball V-ups, passing the ball from the feet to the hands, ball taps the floor each time. Ball V-ups, and then we have our dumbbell twist on the ball, or remember you can do this on the floor, hips up, arms are straight, arms come to parallel with the floor, one side, the other side, and then it's a little reach up, which in all honesty should almost feel like a little rest from all that work. 45 seconds of work for each one. We go 1, 2, 3 straight through, and then we rest for for 45 seconds. All right, we ready to rock and roll? Pull up the timer. Oh my goodness, oops, that's the wrong app. Day 2. Okay, great. We'll go. I gotta wait for the ad to go away. Here we go. Going in 10 seconds, starting with our ball jackknives. That 10 seconds is now 3 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go, my friends. Drive the knees forwards and then open up each side. And remember, if you fall off the ball, it's a oops, and just get right back on and try again. 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. V-ups. Ball V-ups straight into it. That ball to the floor. Here we go, 15 seconds. Grab your weight, dumbbell Russian twist. You're doing this on the floor. It is slow and controlled. You're trying to keep that chest lifted. If you're doing it on the ball, I want those arms coming in parallel with the floor. 10 seconds, and then we rest. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 45-second rest. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Grab a little water if you need it. Just a little sip, not too much. It is 7 degrees warmer in here right now than it is in the winter. I am feeling it. Feels warm. Okay, ball jackknives. Coming up in 10 seconds. Get yourself ready. That 10 seconds is now 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 2. One seconds. Everything in your head is saying, I've got this. Even when you fall off, you're saying, I've got this. Because you can always try again. 10 seconds. 30. 1. V-ups. Ball V-ups. Same internal dialogue here. Your abs are screaming and you're saying, I've got this. Because you do. You got it. You're doing it. You're working through the discomfort for 10 more seconds. 3, Russian twist. Nice work, Beth. Grab the dumbbell. So, break. And get ready for one more round. One more round. Oh my goodness. Lots of water. All right, share out today is what's a pearl of wisdom that you have received at some point in your life that you want to share. Okay, round 3 in 5 seconds. Jackknives combo. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Focus on your breathing here. Helps the balance. Twenty seconds. Five, 4, 3. V-ups, ball, V-ups. Twenty seconds. No, Russian twist. Final one for the focus core work. Seconds. Finish this out strong. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Man, who's having all the fun? Nice work. Okay. Couple sips of water. And then we're gonna do our dumbbell burner to finish off our June workout. So 3 movements, working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 rounds. Reminder of what we're doing. Movement number 1, dumbbell deadlift to push press. So feet are hip distance apart, maybe slightly narrower. And then you're deadlifting. So hips go back and just bend the knees until you need to grab the dumbbells. And then weight comes up to the shoulders, dip and press and reverse. Okay, so the key is we never want to be rounding the back. Right, keeping the back flat, sending the hips back, feel the hamstrings. And bending the knees to find that additional range of motion that some of us need to get to the floor. So that's the first one, 40 seconds. Then I know you didn't forget the second one, the uneven push-ups. So one hand on the mat, one hand on the dumbbell, push up, and then a fuck yeah shoulder tap, and then other side. And remember, you can start on the feet and then go to the knees if you need to, or do all of them on the knees, doesn't matter. And then the last one is that dumbbell overhead squat to reverse lunge that challenges even the best of them out there. Reverse squat, overhead squat, and then lunge and lunge. Okay, my friends, we ready to rock and roll? You guys look ready. Okay. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. Dumbbell deadlift to push press, 40 seconds of work, going in 3, in 2, in 1, here it is. Back stays flat. Hello, good morning. You enjoying the workout? Have a new face. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Weights go down. Prepping for uneven push-ups. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Push up, shoulder tap. Keep that back flat with the push-ups. Full range of motion. I'd rather you be on your knees for a full range of motion than on the feet for saggy hips or partial rep. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Grab one weight for our overhead squat to reverse lunge in 10 seconds. Woo! Big exhale. Big drop of sweat. 3, 2, 1, here it is. This really challenges the mobility and the focus. Nice. Over halfway. Work to keep the arms straight. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My goodness. Hey, weights are down. Getting ready for round 2. Dumbbell deadlift to push press. Coming in 10 seconds. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You know the movement. So breathe into it. Focusing on your form. "20 seconds. Eyes up when you hinge. Keeping that back flat. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Push-ups are next. Uneven ones. Work to bring the heart rate down. Because we're going in 5 seconds. Now 3, now 2, now 1. Here we go. Get that shoulder tap. It is a vote of confidence for you. Every shoulder tap is a, I can do this. I've got this. I'm strong. I can do hard things. 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. And transitioning. Overhead squat to reverse lunge in 10 seconds. Grab your weight. Going in 3, in 2, in 1. We got this. We're doing it together. This hurts me just as much as it hurts you. Believe me. But we can do it. Yeah. Over halfway already. Come on, arms. Straighten out. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, rest. Mentally, one more round. One more round. You can do this. Small sip of water if you want it. And then we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell deadlift and push press. Here we go. We're doing it together. Dip, drive those weights up. Eyes up. Bend the knees as you need to. Drive with the hips. Yes, we're already halfway. Ten seconds. Set it down. 2 more movements. Oh, you know you can do this. 10 seconds. Uneven push-ups with that shoulder tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Tap that shoulder. Grab that shoulder. And feel good. We are halfway. Recognize you're doing the hard thing right now. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ooh. Okay, last one. Overhead squat to reverse lunge, going in 10 seconds. You know you can do this. 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Weight up, overhead. All focus here. One seconds. Over halfway. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3. And you already did 2, 1. Oh, and set it down. And big exhales. And just take a moment to breathe, to catch your breath. We're gonna stretch. But just like, just be for a moment. All right. Ooh, nice work. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so 2 years ago, when I turned 40, I made a big deal about it. And I had a party and I asked everyone to come and share a pearl of wisdom with me because I feel like I've got a lot of smart friends and I wanted to learn from them. And so that's my share out prompt today is what's a pearl of wisdom that you've received that you would like to share and, you know, probably remind yourself of. And I have 3. So one of them is on nutrition and it's to pause and sit before you eat. And that comes from my dad. The second one is on relationships, and it's to seek to understand before you judge. And I'm blanking on the third one. I wrote it down this morning. Oh, right, on decision making. This is one of my favorite things. On decision making, if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. All right, so those are my 3 pearls of wisdom that I would like to share. Let's see if Beth wrote something in, or if you figured out your audio. Oh, okay, I love this. So Beth said, the moments feel long, but the years go by fast. That's great. Okay, thank you so much for showing up. I hope you have a fantastic day. Stretch the glutes, stretch the quads. And then Beth, did you see my email about the spotlight? I don't know if you can make that happen, that'd be awesome. If not, no worries. Okay, great. Cool. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys on Monday for our 4th of July workout. I mean, it'll be July 3rd, but whatever. July. Bye.